Hey, this is Andy Traub from TakePermission.com. Jeff had asked me to make this walkthrough on how you can make a course in Thinkific very easily, as well as a landing page. So you only need one service to host all of your content, to sell your course, and also to market your course. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Once you've logged into your Thinkific account, you just click on New Course right here. And on the next page, you're going to click on New Course again right here. And then depending on what the size of your course is, you can choose from these options. As a beginner, if you've never used Thinkific before, I would encourage you to just choose mini course. It gives you some content to start with, but it's not too much to be able to edit it and such. And I do encourage you, after you've made your course, your first mini course, go back, don't do it now, but go back later and go ahead and look through these other options and play around with them. But first, don't play around, just choose mini course right there. Go ahead and give it a name. I'm going to call mine Win-Win Courses. This is an actual course I'm making. And from here, you can see you've got your content on this side of the screen over here. And I'm going to go ahead and minimize these just because it's easier to see them. And you can use that drop-down menu. And we're going to walk through all of these: curriculum, bulk importer, settings, drip, pricing, and publish. So first, on the curriculum side, they call these chapters. And inside each chapter, there's a lesson. Now, if you want to delete a chapter, you can just click on this and then do the drop down and hit delete. Let's delete that whole thing. Yes, delete the chapter, so that chapter is now gone. If you wanted to move things around, you can click here and just move them around just like that. You'll see on this one, this is a video lesson. This is a survey lesson. Click on add lesson. You can see all the different kinds of lessons you can add there. We're just going to go ahead and work with one that already exists. Right here, a message from, and I'll call it Andy. All right. Now, real quick, you can see that you can make this a free preview lesson. So if you wanted to give people a chance to look inside the course without purchasing it first, you can make it a free preview lesson. So when they go look at your sales page, you're going to be able to click on it and actually watch the lesson, which is pretty cool. And then set to draft, I'm actually going to change all of these right now so they're live. Actually, I'm going to hit save first. I'm going to click on the chapter heading and then uncheck this set to draft. Now all of these are actually live. They're not in edit mode. They're actually able to be seen if you buy the course. So let's go ahead and do that to all of these. Go to this next one here. Uncheck set to draft. Click here. Oops. And go to next steps, set to draft. So now our whole course is live. People are able to see it once they purchased it. And the reason you might set things to draft is, they're still in process. You're adding a module here or there. But now they're all public. They're all ready to be seen if someone purchases it. Let's go back here to a message from Andy. This is set, so it's public. You can make it a prerequisite, which means that people have to do this lesson before they can do the next lesson. You can enable discussions for just this specific lesson if you wanted to, and then you can make the video downloadable. I encourage you to do that. That's up to you. Now you can select from a video file that you've already uploaded to Thinkific. You can upload all of your videos to Thinkific, all of your files, which is really handy, or you can drag and drop it right here. I'll just choose one that I've already made and hit save. And then save, and now you can see I've got the video, and then a survey. So you can go through and add chapters, add lessons, but just know that you can add all these different types and you can drag and drop and move them around. Now, let's just say you've made 5, 6 videos and they're ready to go. So don't go to the curriculum, actually go to the bulk importer, and then you can go find those files on your computer and you can just drag and drop them over here, and then you can move them around just like this. That's a really fast way to make your course. So if you have several PDFs or videos you've already made, they're in a folder, the best way is just to go to bulk importer and drag and drop them and then move them around in between these different chapters, and you can reorder the lessons that way. All right. Now next on the settings panel, this is really important. You're going to make sure you've got a good name for your course, the course URL, which is going to be whatever your Thinkific URL is, / and then the name of your course. Who's the instructor if you have multiple instructors inside of your Thinkific account. Estimated hours to complete. I always encourage you to do this. Overestimate. Don't say it's 1 if it's 2. If it's 2, say it's 2.5. Just people get upset if you say it's only going to be an hour and it takes them 2 hours. They feel like they got lied to because they got lied to. So you can look at these I tabs, information tabs, and you can look through these different options. There's some different situations where you might want to have a private or hidden course. And this is also where you delete your course if you ever need to go back and delete it. Now under the settings tab, there's several other options, which is course image and description. When you have multiple courses inside of Thinkific, you're going to get like a Thinkific store, right? And so you're going to want to have an image uploaded to show what that looks like. Let me just show you my storefront real quick so you have an idea of what that looks like. So you're going to see these different pieces of artwork here in the prices. That is your course image and description. So image, description, let's use the image, and then there's a description here. All right. And then course player appearance. You can have a light theme, dark theme, different colors. I wouldn't play with that too much. It's a distraction. Progress and completion. Do you want your video lessons to autoplay? I uncheck that because I think it's annoying. And let's see here. Yeah, I think that's all. You can look through those, but again, don't get lost in them. There's a lot of options there. Page code, I wouldn't worry about that. Admin and revenue partners, wouldn't worry about that either. SEO, you can put that in there, that's fine. But again, don't spend too much time there. The goal here is to ship it. Now, drip is where you can schedule it. So if you wanted everyone who bought to start on a certain date, so you're going to pre-sell it and then say, okay, great, but they can't see it until a specific date. So we're going to say, you can start releasing content. Let's say I'm going to pre-sell this and I'm going to start it on June 5th. So I'm going to start releasing content on June 5th right there. And they can see the first chapter on June 5th. But they need to wait until June 7th to view the next chapter. And so you can drip out content that way. Or you can do it by the date of enrollment and say, okay, you can watch this stuff on the first day, but you can't watch this stuff until the third day. And you can change all that right there. So that is the drip option. Pricing, you can have, and depending on your Thinkific subscription, there's different pricing options, but I'm going to do one payment of $197. All right, and then hit save. And then I'm also going to add an additional price of a monthly payment plan. I'm going to call it to pay option, and we're going to do $110 for 2 months. All right, and unlimited enrollment day, and so the button is going to say 2 times 110. There we are, and I'll show you what that looks like on the landing page in a moment. So those aren't public yet because we haven't published it. Let's go ahead and publish our course. And now here's a really cool trick. If you don't want to send people to your landing page, you want to send them directly to like, hey, go buy this thing. You can go to the pricing tab, click on copy link, and then this is what it looks like when they go to that page. Boom, they go right to the checkout page. So again, really cool trick there. Go to that copy link if you want to send them directly to the checkout page and not to the landing page. So speaking of the landing page, let's go over to the landing page. Thinkific allows you to build landing pages inside of its own system. Now, when you open it, it's going to be ugly because there's nothing in there. But just really simply, on the left side, you've got the header, right, which is the stuff up here. And then you've got the banner, which is this area right in here. And you can do things like upload an image here. You could do a welcome video. There's some pricing options here, and then they're going to purchase that. And then you've got icons and text, which is this area right here. I've got 3 icons, 3 headings, and 3 descriptions. So each one of these, you can see the icon, the headline, the description, and you can reorder these, right, just by dragging and dropping them. Let me do that. So icon and text, so you can see these 2 switched. I'll take this light bulb and move it up to the first one, right there, and there it is. All right, so you can see you can move those around, which is cool. Let's go back here. So you can change all of this, all the icons, all the text, this heading. Now, course curriculum, this is a smart section, which means that it will, by default, show whatever is inside of your course. And you can have it collapsed by default, or it can have it expanded by default. So this is the expanded view. So when people go to your landing page, they can see like what's inside the course. Cool idea, huh? And then under headings, you can change this to, the curriculum. This is what's inside that course. All right, and we're gonna hit save, and you can see it right there. Wonderful. Moving on, we've got pricing. Now you've got multiple pricing options here, so you've got both of them right there. And then you wanna adjust this, obviously, because you don't wanna have it say, explain how different pricing options, blah, blah, blah. What do you want the button to say, excuse me? And layout and alignment. Right now it's got 2 columns. I can also click on 1 column, and you can see there now it's in 1 column. Pretty simple, huh? And once you add some pictures, it'll look great. And call to action is this section right here, and that's where people can click to actually buy, and you can adjust that as well. Now you can add sections if you would like, just by clicking add section or copy section. I would encourage you to keep it as simple as possible on your first go. Just when in doubt, remove stuff, don't add stuff. You know, it's all about shipping. It's all about getting out there. That's what this challenge is about. Once you're done with that, then you can, let's go back over here. Let's make sure we've saved. All right, wonderful. We'll close that. And we're back to pricing. And okay, wonderful. So we've got that. Let's go over to here, and it's going to be at the end of all of my courses. Win-win courses right here, 197. I'll click on that. You can send them directly to this URL, and then this is what they will see. You can make a nice little welcome video. You can see the options for pricing. Oh, what's in the course? Here's some icons and text. There you go. So that's just in a few minutes. Some really awesome shortcuts, how to get right to it and make your course in Thinkific. It is a great company, great product. I really, truly believe in it. Congratulations to you on taking this challenge. Ship it, do the work. The world needs your art. Jeff, thanks for this opportunity to teach some of your folks. And again, my name is Andy Traub at TakePermission.com. God bless and keep shipping. See ya.